Quench Juice Bar, Philadelphia. Minority and vet owned, using local vendors for their fruits and adding no added sugar to their products. Available on DoorDash and Grubhub. Grab yours today. Location 1500 Market Street, Suite 1455, Philadelphia, PA.
But it was a lot of things that were coming back true and valid. So it was no longer a theory. So they had to implement that process called censorship, where they beefed up their algorithm to block out certain keywords that were stated or certain keywords that were mentioned in titles and tags. It's done by design, the whole thing.
And I was talking to one of my young bulls yesterday. He just got a position. He's a food and beverage manager at one of the local establishments we live out here. And he was saying a lot of the old heads aren't computer savvy, and then a lot of young people his age, they don't know how to articulate themselves. They don't know how to move in this world right now, to where it's almost like it's at a conundrum. We're lost. And then he jokingly said, yeah, until AI starts outsmarting people and they take over. And I thought about it, I was like, damn, like, and joking, but hold on. The way AI is moving right now and how people are so dependent on cell phones and so dependent on technology, and we don't even learn how to follow routes anymore. We just type it into our phone and follow the phone, tell it wherever we go. Will AI, in your opinion, eventually take over? And how deep will that go as we start kind of transitioning into this evolution of where we are?
AI is a major problem. And I've been saying this for the longest. I've been campaigning to tell people, listen, I mean, how far do you guys want this technology to go? Technology advances every 3 to 6, well, actually 3 months now. It was 3 to 6 months, but now 3 months. It's moving so quick. By the time you got the newest phone that came out from Apple, he go a new one 3 months later.
That's true.
And you like, wait a minute. And then all of a sudden, these cameras are getting better on the cell phone. Why you think that is? To take better looking pictures when you're on the beach with your family? No, they want to be nosy. Those are 360 cameras. They want to scan your whole room. They want to scan your lifestyle so they can sell it back to you. They see that you putting on a sock from Nike. They're going to show you Nike socks as soon as you look at your phone again.
Wow.
This technology is so advanced now that privacy is gone. It's out the window. And I was trying to tell people, like, it's coming to a point where now technology has gotten even worse, to the point where the government is involved. Back in 2022, Joe Biden signed the executive order 14076, if I'm recalling it correctly. 14076. Let me double check that, because I want to. 67 14067 is the executive order. Now that's to beef up their digital dollar. Now what they're trying to do is take away people's, control how they manage their money inside of their banks. Take away people's, and I was looking that up, take away people's, their retirement funds, their social security checks, their insurance, their life insurance. Like, I highly recommend people to start taking their money out of these banks and moving it over to like credit unions. Or you could create your own private trust and create your own bank and put your assets in there. But this digital dollar is a problem, and it has to deal with all strictly artificial intelligence. And people are not looking at it because they think it's a convenience, because they're beefing up technology every 3 months. And they like, well, I don't care. I get to surf the internet quicker. It's not going to hurt me none. I don't have nothing to hide. They could look at me. Most people bring their cell phones into their bathroom not knowing that these things are rolling. The cameras are rolling, front and back. They're recording everything. And some people are unaware, but, it's just your privacy is shot now. And that's another thing to go piggyback off of the censorship. They made sure that privacy was infiltrated to the point where it doesn't exist. And it's getting worse and worse over time. I hope people will recognize that. Like right now, Joe Biden. Is he real? It's been times when I seen him glitch. It's been times when I see his eyes wide open, eyes closed. He's stuttering. He's jittering. I'm seeing green screen activities. I recorded that stuff and did videos about it. I'm seeing AI, I'm talking about deep fakes dealing with him. And we already heard from Obama. Like, he said that would be the only way, that he will have a third term, is if he sit there in a room with a mic and talk for the president that you see on the screen. But just think about that. What if that's actually happening? I mean, he did predict the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, didn't he? Years ago. Or did he predict it? Was that done by design?
Interesting stuff, man.
Yeah, definitely. Now I know it's probably been a couple of years, but I seen that did you and Dr. Umar ever have a debate? Did you ever have a debate together?
Umar Johnson is afraid of
Yeah.
me.
Wow.
We were supposed to be having a debate, and you know, he backed out. And then he came out on a live stream and said I would not be debating Dane Calloway. And it was hilarious. You know, we were just laughing at it, but because of course he was behind the scenes. He was, excuse me, that was my phone ringing. He was behind the scenes talking trash and then getting on his, you know, it's funny. I look at it, it's flattering to me because he calls himself the Prince of Pan-Africanism, and yet he raised up the white flag. And, you know, it's not the fact that I'm coming after his information per se. I'm not trying to step on his toes, but this is the reason why they started bringing my name up, him and other people like him, because that movement started back in the 1960s. The Pan-African movement, pro-black, blackity black, black. And they see that as a lot of our people waking up to, wait a minute, that was a tactic done. That was supposed to be done to switch up our minds off of us being indigenous to this land and other people replacing us. Okay. And that goes beyond the $5 Indian term. I'm pretty sure people heard that.
Yeah.
Oh man, these phones are ringing off the hook now.
We're not gonna hold you much longer, brother. We apologize.
No, you good, brother. You good. See, this is the reason why I have totally different phones for these reasons, but they calling right now. But yeah, I got a social media phone and business phone. Yeah, you got to do it like that now because it got crazy. And AI, to go back to that, that's another thing. I don't want them knowing what I'm doing. But anyway,
right.
But yeah, I'm not trying to, you know, it's not going to be to a point where I'm beefing with the brother. We got, you know, real street beef, and it ain't going to be nothing like that. It's just that he took shots. I took shots back. He said he didn't want no smoke. That was it, you know. As far as what he does, I believe he's a character within himself. I don't think he's legit, you know. I mean, he's been promising this same school for eons and no results. Like, I had people on my Twitter that live in that particular area going past his, you know, building in real time, still displaying wood up on the windows. You know, it's wooded up. And I'm like, man, this whole time, where's the money going? But then I thought about it. I mean, where else would it be going? That's how he makes his living. So this is the reason why he came after me, because yeah, that's I'm stepping on his toes money wise. You know, I mean, inadvertently, it's not like it was directed at him, but yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah, we definitely need to have a part 2, because I got a lot of other questions I want to ask you, man. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm good, brother. Yep.
You're good.
Yep, absolutely.
But if you got anything else you want to add on, man, go ahead. On the floors, you want to talk about, you know, anything you got going on, lectures, movies. You know,
I'm currently working on a few movies right now. We're trying to push it over to Netflix, and I think Hulu got on board. It's going to be a lot of different ways that we're going to be displaying us as indigenous people of America, whether it be from horror to drama to it's all going to be educational, but it's got to be entertaining at the same time so people could grasp it, because you can find some truth in movies. Just like, for example, the AI situation, we already knew about that with Terminator. You know, hopefully that doesn't happen. I mean, Transformers, we could go back. We hope that doesn't happen, but they were giving us hints of this coming and technology advancing. It's time. Oh, we got a bunch of slave movies. It's time to combat that narrative. You know, I don't want us to think that we were just slaves and 1492, that was it. We were hopeless. We couldn't do anything about it. I'm trying to combat that narrative, not only in the film industry, but I'm definitely going to be doing it in the academic world as well, with schools.
So awesome. Definitely need to, like I said, get you back, or to get you back for round 2, man, because it's a lot more that we want to dive into, but we know we kind of crazy with time. But Dane